What's up, everybody? KingBong here, launching into Fallout 4. Launching into Fallout 4. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Isn't that special? Dalton, what's up, brother? How you been? Good to see you, my friend.
Good man, just in time to smoke.
Good, that was my next question. Are you down to smoke one with me?
Woo.
You knew exactly where I was about to go with it, didn't you?
Cheers, num 1177.
Am I that predictable? I'm good. Good to see you, man. Work today. Now just at home, kind of relaxing and chilling. You know how we do. Something in the way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something in the way. Yeah.
Did an oil change and got new glasses today. I am just relaxing too.
Oh, that's what's up, man. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Yeah. Alright, let's pack one, brother. I'm gonna knock this one out and get a freshie going. I'm trying to wrap up Fallout 4. Wanting to wrap that up.
On the agenda tonight?
We're close to the end of Fallout 4. So if we can get that knocked out, then we'll do that. We'll probably move over to a different title. Get something else started. You know, I've been debating on what other games I want to play. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Something in the way. Yeah.
I've been playing back through Skyrim. It has peaceful. Sup? Hey star.
Something in the way. Yeah.
Hey, how are you, dial tone?
Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Yeah. Underneath the bridge, top has sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped all become my pets. And I'm living off of grass, and dripping from the ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Yeah. Get that song out of my head, man. You ever get that, like, music that's just stuck in your head and you can't get it out until you hear it? I don't know if anybody else ever has to deal with stuff like that, but I feel it. Cheers to everybody. Mr. Dial Tone, cheers, brother. Well, we're in the ark. It's so dark.
Of course, the feeling's mutual.
Do, 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 do. Ugh.
Cheers. Dial tone cheers num 18,694. Cheers. 420 KingBong cheers num 18,695.
Being Crosby, hell of a positive guy.
Noah in the ark. All right, cheers. Dial tone. Oh, I need to put little dab on top.
All the rides a ghoul could ask.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal.
Oh, hang on. I want to go back and switch
As I'm
back
sure
to
you
Nick.
know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it.
Get my armor back on.
Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for today. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Let's face it, gentlemen. If you were this guy,
Keep
you'd
leading
be
and
singing
I'll
about
follow
it
you.
too. Here's
the deal,
60
right?
Minute Man.
What's up? Oh man, I always wanted to say that.
What a weirdo. Come and take my hand. 60-minute man.
There'll be 15 minutes of kissing. Then you holler, please don't stop.
Don't stop.
There'll be 50 minutes of teasing, and 50 minutes of squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If your man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Really use a cigarette.
top. If your old man ain't treating you right, come up and see old Dan. I rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man, oh yeah. 60-minute man. When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen obviously, the madam has the cutest personality.
Right, and you stand to make a
And
whole
think
lot of
of
money.
all the books about Dubarry's look. What was it made of the toast of Paris? She had a well-developed personality. What did Romeo see in Juliet?
Ah, 300. Oh, torso, that's fine.
Jupiter in Juno.
You know.
And when Salome danced and had the boys entranced, no doubt it must have been easy to see.
Always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
That she knew how to use her personality.
Mother Nature never ceases to amaze. Through all the post-war devastation, the sunrise...
Where's Nick? That's who I want. Hancock can fit here.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
What was it?
10 tapes recorded by that. When you find them all, you bring...
Still searching.
Just let...
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road again? Get back to the...
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
You're leaving me.
I can't promise there won't be some scuffs and dings.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
Yeah? Huh?
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you?
The sun should be up soon.
What?
It'd be nice to have the daylight back.
Why is Codsworth always unassigned?
And wedding rings by men who wear their spats right. That's right. So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart. Oh, what a wonderful sister I be.
Just tell me how you like my
Personality. Baby, you've got the cutest personality.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I've got a few minutes.
Always happy.
Fusion core. Oh yeah.
Are the dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest, way back home. The trees are the sappiest.
I'm back, I'll use them
Hey,
complete.
do you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic.
Day in the
Thanks. What'd they miss?
Folks the happiest way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess.
Yeah?
What do you need?
I'm a weary exile, singing my song of the grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the
With me though.
clingiest, way back home. What about the sun? Sun's the blaziest, feels the daisiest,
On to the other one.
the help's the laziest, the boys
I got 3 of them. Holy shit.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
Don't know why I left the homestead. I really must confess, I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest. I'm the ugliest way back, way back, way back home. Sweet
Hey, who's there?
You just heard Bob Crosby here on Diamond City Radio. Time now for some news from the Commonwealth, listeners. In an unexpected turn of events, the quaint little town of Covenant has turned
It's good
up
to see you again, Knight.
completely deserted.
You've come a long way since you stumbled into the
Details
Cambridge
are
police
sketchy.
station.
And by sketchy, I mean they're non-existent. The whole town is just...
How have things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had, thanks to the reinforcements and the air support.
Part of me wants to just cut her head off right now.
wherever they've gone to. If they suddenly turn up again someday, you can bet you'll
Don't
hear
get
about it
overconfident.
first here on
That's what got you into trouble with those ferals I helped you with.
I appreciate your tactical assessment, Knight.
Courtesy of Shit All in All, but brought to you by me, Travis Lonely Miles.
What the fuck are they doing?
Crawl out through the fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb. Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of aplomb. When your white count's getting higher, hurry away. I'll hold you close and kiss those radiation burns away. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms. Through the rain of strontium 90. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero, and crawl out through the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, you know what I mean. Crawl out through the fallout, 'cause they said this bomb was clean. If you cannot find the way, just listen for my song. I'll love you all your life, although that may not be too long. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms.
What do you need, Knight?
While those ICBMs keep us free. When you hear me call out, baby, kick the wall out.
Wow, they just gave me a lot of shotgun kills.
Kaylin,
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
how have things been over?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep, thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
Don't get overconfident.
I appreciate your tactical... Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report. You still with us or what?
What up, Yellow?
Why use
Wubba
this
lubba
distress
dub dub.
pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular signal. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference, and we'll be able to hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
YOLO!
Yo YOLO.
Dalton!
Yo, what's up,
Look at everybody
Dalton?
up in the
HRU.
house. Dalton, didn't we used to play a game together? Am I tripping?
I got some shatter today.
Hey, that's what's up.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think so.
I'm tripping. My apologies. The picture of the pickle made me remember there used to be somebody that I game with called Mr. Pickle.
The YOLO fan army donated $1
I am
Canadian
a
dollars
cucumber,
for
the can
Super
be
Chat.
me.
Yo. Thank you, brother. Boom, time to hit the old bongo. Time to hit the old bongo, eh? Hey there, mate. Heading up there. Fair enough there, mate. No.
Hacking a bomb.
Yeah, fuck all this, man. Come here, bitch. Fuck out of here, raising your hammer at me. Oh shit! Where's that motherfucker at? Ah!
HP.
Where's Nick? Oh, I still take that straight to the face. I full clubbed him with it like it was a rock. I hate super mutants. Ah. I gotta do something about my weapons. They're not even sniping range anymore. They're like right here in my face. Come here, you fucker.
Boom.
Hey dumbass, he's standing in front of a fence.
Look under your chairs, everyone. Boom, you get a bomb. Cheers. 1633.
Where's the dog that I killed?
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter.
Very nice.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal.
Fighting goals.
As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? This one is Danny K, singing about civilization.
Zena.
Each morning a missionary advertised with neon sign. He tells the native population that civilization is fine.
You want some wet food, honey?
And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree. That
You want this?
civilization is a thing for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Don't want no bright lights, calls, doorbells, landlords, I make it clear
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. I look through a magazine, the missionary's wife concealed.
Magazine, what happened?
I see how people who are civilized bomb you with automobiles.
You know, you can get rid of it.
Out of the movies they have got many coconuts to see.
What do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures of the nuclear tapes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle.
I refuse to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So, no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
what do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club,
I got my spears.
so no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
Well, let's go then.
they have things like the autumn
Excuse me.
bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
Well, they let old Pete out of jail. He went back to his store. All the women who read his mail were waiting on Pete to chop some more. Hacking and whacking and slacking, hacking and
lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
Pete went to church one Sunday night. He gave the preacher a fit. That crazy Pete started a fight when he went hacking on the pulpit. Well, they put him in jail again. They tried to give him life. Pete beat the case. He pleaded innocent. They gave him back his same old knife. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. Keep hacking and whacking and smacking. Keep hacking and whacking, chopping at me.
Was just watching hockey. We won 5-2. Let's go Oilers.
Oh, nice. They won tonight. Oh, shit. Out of here. Fighting all these assholes. Just thinking Nick, stay and you got them. While I run away and don't deal with them. Right behind you, baby. Baby, and you're never gonna get away.
This ISNT Twitch FYI.
Hey, what's up, Nutty Vixen? Don't be rude to them, be nice to them. Hello? Hours? I don't know what that is. Is it how many hours I've been live, or is it...
Thought he had Streamlabs set up, so I try it LUL.
Oh, I do have Streamlabs set
Yo,
up.
what's up? KEYOCITYHRU.
What Streamlabs do like that?
I'm just trying to see my hours, by the way, LUL.
I think I can see. Let me see. There's something. Oh yeah. There we go. I can look up your hours.
The YOLO fan army cheers 1762.
I'll do it like this. Inception. Wow. It's me looking at me, 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 looking at me. Anyways, I just click on your thing, go channel. Eyes deletes. Got message last year. Doesn't show much. I think I can look up. Trying to remember. I forget. I don't ever look at these stats. There's a spot where I can look at everybody. I can look at all the people that have come in or that type of stuff. Wait. I started digging. My bad. We'll I'll look it up some other time. I don't remember, man. I just started looking. I never look at those stats hardly. Who subscribes, who unsubscribes, who talks, who doesn't, who like blah 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 blah. You got YouTube, I'm sure you know all that stuff. Maybe if you have one. I imagine everybody in here has a YouTube because they're all on YouTube. I'm stupid. Stupid. Cheers. That's all I can say. That's all I got to say about that. Boom. Oh yes.
Yan stupid.
Oh, well, I'd say that. I shouldn't say that. I'm being silly. This is me being silly. I should substitute the word stupid with silly. Alright, so, what the hell am I doing in here?
Good news is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you. If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy.
For real, this ain't it?
Back in time and seemingly none the worse for wear. While details about what happened to him are scarce,
KingBong's stream is no place for silliness. What
No
level are you
place,
now?
I say to you.
No tolerance for being silly.
Yes. How dare you? Disgrace
and if
us
there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here
with such tomfoolery.
One of the all-time greats.
Sentinel
Here's
sight.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Read this again.
Boom. Look under your chairs, everyone. Boom, you get a bong. Cheers. 1634.
Distress.
Wasabi. Wasabi, the YOLO fan army. My stoner from another boner. Num 560. Woo.
I'm missing something here.
Dial tone is blazing up. Woo. Cheers. Num 1178. ODB.
Yay, yay.
ODB.
That's it. Whoa, you can see it in the far distance. That's wild. They're telling us that we can see that. In the distance. Are you kidding me? You saw that over there? When the lightning hit, you could see everything. Wow. Okay. So it says that they gave me a signal. A distress pulsar. Distress pulsar.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff has fallen into mine.
Feels silly right now, but I don't
Some tears.
know where the distress pulsar is.
I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
Can lose the blues in their heart. But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life, some rain must fall. But too much is falling in my
What do they want me to do here? Might need to look this up. I don't know if it's just me or what. Telling me to go in there. When I go in, it just acts all weird. Just tells me to go back out. I hate when the game does this too. This is usually the point where I look it up to save myself in 5 hours. I did see something like that. Something about... What? Why did they give me that just now?
I can't believe what I'm looking
What are you looking at, Nick?
at. No accounting for taste.
I guess am I supposed to go down and find it? That's so. Part of me just wants to jump straight down there. Radiation resistance.
This place could give a mutant nightmares.
That's one thing that they never really talk about, do they? I'm not sure if I've seen them talk about it. They talk about like the nuclear bombs, but they don't talk about these giant silos.
Time now for some news from the Commonwealth, listeners. In an unexpected turn of events, the quaint little town of Covenant has turned up completely deserted. Details are sketchy, and by sketchy I mean non-existent. The whole town is just gone. Those folks always sounded nice, so I do hope they're all safe, wherever they've gone to. If they suddenly turn up again someday, you can bet you'll hear about it first here on Diamond City Radio. Here's Billie Holiday bringing us Easy Living. That's my autobiography.
Oh. 14 caps. That's what that does. Hey, you legendary mole at you.
One way to get them.
The little mole rat. Zombras.
Zombies.
Zombras, run away! Ugh. Having a iguana on a stick. I chopped that dude, he just exploded into little pieces. Got that guy's leg off, he didn't even do nothing. It's grand. Soap. Have some soap, my friend. Some bobby pins. Enjoy our world that runs on fucking soda caps.
That's it.
Aptly done.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor with all the gentlemen, obviously, the madam has the cutest personality. And think of all the books about Dubarry's look. What was it made of? The toast of Marie. She had a well-developed personality. Was it Romeo, and Juliet, or P.L.U.R in P.U.R, or Jupiter in Juno? And when Salome danced and had the boys in trance, no doubt it must have been easy to see that she knew how to use personality.
Oh, nice. Now
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Who's Adam?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider.
Cheers.
He is the infinite worlds within all of us.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the great divide. None shall enter.
What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the great divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
Just tell him we're gonna make like an atom and split. He can't argue with that now, can he?
There we go.
I want to spread his glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Like a train wreck, jumping the track or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Ma'am?
Got it.
falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you've got the power, you've got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky, I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through. Baby, it's just you, radiating through and through. Oh, baby, it's just, baby, it's just, baby, it's just you.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than anything else. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While it's impossible to say for sure, they may actually be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile. It's a dangerous idea and is met by some very mixed reactions around the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck not getting caught. Next we've got I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots.
I don't set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in you.
Good way to get yourself killed. Oh shit.
Imagine.
That one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on.
Hey,
Come on.
over here.
Sure thing.
Move here.
Good plan.
I just want to start a flame
Alrighty
in
then.
you.
Imagine all the people
A great big flame down in your heart.
out in your heart. Cheers.
Way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire, and that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
Cheers. The YOLO fan army cheers num 18,696.
For worldly acclaim, I just wanna be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't set the world on fire.
ISNT, that place radiation.
Yes, it is. I'm just sitting there like a goober. Like a goober smooch. All right.
Into each line
I want some food, man.
must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but
Return to Proctor.
will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each light some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
No machine should have free will.
Why? You jealous you had to turn yours in?
Some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff is falling into mine. And into each heart.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
I know that someday that sun.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have
Proctor
you on
Ingram.
the team.
Looks like the
Hooked
Mark
up
28s are going to do the
before I
trick. That was a good
cut your
find.
head
I'll
off.
work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded.
All right,
into
time
his
to
pack.
pack one up.
It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the
The
switch
nugget
on
looks
Liberty
really
Prime.
nice, so we're gonna
I'm just
save
hoping
that.
all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Are you sure this is safe? Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true, it's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit,
Look at that one.
it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. At this
Doesn't
time,
that look
there's no
nice?
reason to suspect our fair city.
Looks strange, doesn't it?
Just sit back and enjoy some quality
I love that color.
courtesy of Diamond City Radio.
Nice
Grid is
dark
Nice
ass
bar.
hard to
purple.
imagine a time when carrying a Geiger counter was a positive
That
thing.
look wild. People used to be excited about the little hairs in between the buds. What? That doesn't get you high. I get excited to see that THC on them leaves. It's gone and got me down. With a Geiger counter in my hand.
Uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep.
He said he
down
knowed.
the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds. When all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain, didn't have no top. Uranium fever has done and got me down.
Uranium fever is bad.
All around with a Geiger counter in my hand.
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
Uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I took my Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click just like I'd read about Vernon Pick. On the second day, I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back that had gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand.
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
Uranium fever has done and got me.
All right, we got
Things you head out again into some unknown spot where
whatchamacallit.
nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test
What lol?
initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh, I remember
Primary
Liberty Prime from Fallout 3.
Oh, he's in Fallout 3? I didn't know that.
Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime full system
Such an
analysis.
Optimus knockoff El Mao.
All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core
Lol.
offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm
He is
sitting.
huge in
Doctor,
3. I can
if you wouldn't
tell
mind
how
keeping an
big
eye
he
on
is
the big
here.
guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Only this big. There's like 5 of them stacked up. Dude. On this one, he's a good. We'll count it like this. Second. So feasibly, this could be like, you know. I don't know,
That's
that could be
cool.
a 1 story right there. Could be 2 stories. Be 3. say it's about 4 stories. Take a look.
I am checking pictures on Google. Looks about the same size as Foe 3.
Yeah, well, apparently he's all busted up in this one. We had to put them back together.
Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, rail it up like hay. Have a rocking good time and throw it all away.
I've been here lurking, but cheers.
Cheers, Mr. Dial Tone.
Yes, that's me and my long Cadillac. Heading down the road and I ain't coming back. Ain't no red light gonna make me
I
stop.
appreciate it. I always appreciate any and everybody hanging out with me.
Packing her up again, smoke.
Yes, sirree, Bob. That's the right, Bob.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith.
See, that's probably one that's like worth
Hit it with a
getting
YOLO.
even at least one level.
Bong Rasta High AF.
The Minutemen are making waves in the Commonwealth, folks, and that's good news for all of us. The latest word is that they've retaken the castle, an old holdout of theirs from back in the day. From everything I've heard, it was no small
Not really
feat to
sure
get
what
that
to
back under their
get.
control.
420.
There's some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever in the Commonwealth might need them. And that's good to hear, don't you think? Ladies, I bet every one of you out there knows a man like the one Betty Hutton sings about. He's a demon, he's a devil, he's a doll.
Everyone tells me he's no good. He doesn't love me like he should. I would forget him
If Fallout didn't have the radio, it wouldn't be worth playing.
He's a demon. He's a devil. He's a doll.
That's not true. They could put in some other type of music. I was playing the game without any music for a long time. Like, most of the game I played it with no. And I turned the radio on. I was like, oh. Started listening to this. But I get what you're saying. The music does a lot for it. You are definitely right, Mr. Dial Tone. I do agree with you.
I like Johnny Guitar.
The game might be painfully difficult to make it through. The game's fucking long. I could not imagine getting through it without any type of decent music. You're right. It's not quite GTA Radio, but kinda there. Cheers, Mr. Dial Tone. And cheers, Yellow. And cheers, any and everybody. This bud's for you. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. It is just too much screaming if you don't have the radio lol. The YOLO fan army cheers num 18,697. Cheers. Dial tone cheers num 18,698.
He'll call for me at 9 and take me out somewhere to dine, then staggers in and sings sweet and old line. He's a darling, he's a dreamboat, he's a dog. I had the measles at 2, the chicken pox and the flu. My whooping cough was grim. I had the itchy, the mumps, the poison ivy in clumps. To top it, now I've got him. He's a palooka, he's a brood. He drives me crazy, but he's cute. Why do I love a guy I ought to shoot? He's a demon. He is a devil. He is a dog.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people.
Quartz.
In my hometown, because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. How it goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day with picket fence and rambling road. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house. I'll build there one day with picket fence and rambling road.
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his...
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
What would happen if you shot at the robot lol?
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed...
Sure.
And thank you.
Hey, what the hell did she give me?
Starting to roll. I felt my my world shake. Out of control like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream. Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's blowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart.
What did she give me?
Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure.
Did I just mess something up? Like I messed something up. Talk to her again. You're gonna be like, yeah, thanks.
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said?
Prime's in top right now. Once I get that sorted out,
Right.
before you head off to your next I came up with this little beauty.
It'll do, I suppose.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said he... and...
I'm the leader of the Institute.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Out of control like a world war starting to brew. Baby,
All right.
it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind
All right.
stuck in a dream. Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's blowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the
No, that's not what I wanted.
like a train wreck, jumping the track or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky, I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you. Radiating through and through. Oh baby, it's just baby, it's just baby, it's just you.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
That's all he says.
You folks out there listening to Diamond City Radio have always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the dreaded Silver Shroud. We've had them in rotation for a while now, and they're a fun little adventure. Only now it seems the adventure has become real. That's right, folks. The Commonwealth, now has its very own superhero in the form of the Silver Shroud. Or, at least, someone dressing up like him. Crime in Good Neighbor has a new enemy, it seems. Why would someone don that costume? Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better, in fact. Good Neighbor resident Kent Connolly swears that he was actually rescued by this Tommy gun-toting hero. So I guess if you're out there and thinking about breaking the law, you might want to consider steering clear of Good Neighbor. Or else the Shroud might come after you. Dead set on making it shake? Here's Big Maybell.
21 drums on a whole bass horn, and somebody beating on a ding dong. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of kicking in the barn. Come on over, baby. We got the bull by the horn. Everything's shaking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Making it shake. Yo, and flow and gay. Making it shake. Shake and pound plate. Shaking, we shaking the plate. Come on over, baby, come on. We done found that ding dong.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on
We'll be
over,
taking that.
baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Making it shake. Yo, and the flow and the gate. Making it shake. Cake and pound plate. Making it shake.
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
I just wish I had some clean water to drink for once.
Well, I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't pick my job. I'm ready for any old kind. Yes, I'm a real young man. A brand new 25. Yes, I'm a real young man. A brand new 25. Well, I'm willing, I'm able, I'm frantic, much alive. Well, I'm 6 feet tall, I ain't no hand-me-down. Yes, I'm 6 feet tall and I ain't no hand-me-down. Well, I got a gal in town who calls me good rockin' brown. 'cause ooh, what a wonderful life.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Yes, he'll stay on the job until the job is done.
What would you like?
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dank is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources.
Oh,
Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers.
What happened?
Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797.
Oh, nice.
To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace.
How's that going?
His absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dank are one and the same.
Working on the
finding
same
it difficult
project,
to
or are
believe
you
that
on
he
to
never
the next one?
confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Don't insult my intelligence. You fought side by side with Dank. I find it impossible to believe you're ignorant of his identity.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word.
I want to kill
However,
this dude right
that
now.
doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dank
I give a
is a
fuck.
Sith.
You're trying to
He
destroy
represents
the
everything we
Institute.
hate. A
Which
monstrosity
is my
of technology.
fucking son, and
Our
now
mission in
I'm the
Commonwealth
leader,
is clear.
motherfucker.
The Institute and
I
its
only joined
creations
this
need to be
shitty ass
destroyed
shit
in order to
hole
preserve
ass
our
group.
future. Which
Get
leaves
the
me
free
facing the most
armor.
difficult order I've ever given.
I've got the armor.
I'm ordering you to hunt down Dank and execute him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he made me the leader of the group.
Knight?
Yeah, it gives you different endings.
I won't do it. Dank deserves a chance to explain himself.
From where I'm standing, Dank isn't seeming like the guilty one here.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question.
You
Listen,
and I are about to have a
I'm not blind to the fact that Dank was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions, even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan.
I want
He's
to
been
kill
out,
this dude
and
right
Knight,
now.
there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Seems like
A promotion?
content hiding in the shadows and are out to prove a point.
Fuck you think I give a fuck? I'm about to promote myself to the leader of this group.
May have been the
Adjusting
trigger
and
for this
Sir.
shootout.
Green lights across the board.
Things are getting rough out there.
I'm sorry,
folks.
Knight. There's nothing
Might
further
wanna
to
think
discuss.
twice before leaving
You
the
have your orders.
Safety of Diamond City.
Looks like we have a thruster in balance.
Here are the Ink Spies with their take on being in love.
What?
Set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
King pitch.
In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love.
Speak to fucking Proctor Quinn.
And with your admission that you feel the same, I have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me,
I think it's...
Like how he's like, you should know. You've been fighting alongside him. And I'm like, motherfucker, you know him way before I knew him. You put him as a high-ranking fucking officer in your goddamn organization. What? So why the fuck did you do that? To me.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
I love you too, but I just want to start a great big plane.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, that kills is gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
I know nobody else ain't gonna do it.
I lost all ambition. Da, 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 da. You gonna hop on to some Arma? Really?
Yo.
I was by your house last night, and guess what happened?
Yo, Dank.
What happened, Mon? Your grandma was laying the number. Well, you just
Really?
find that out?
Yo, what's up, Dank HRU? Sup, Dank.
Oh yeah,
Wasabi.
the new one that's coming out.
Wasabi Dank, my stoner from another boner, num 561.
Mm-hmm.
How's everyone's night? Pretty good. Great. Nice.
Mr. Dank. Here's I'm gonna smoke. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be hopping on to Diablo. If I get on there, are you gonna be around?
What is
or
everyone
not?
smoking on?
I'm gonna have only a level 1.
We found out. Yes, we know. We found out. That's her soul. We found out. Now we know the grandma plays number.
I ain't even done.
Got some shatter today from one of my bros.
I'm probably still like an... I don't know how far I am. I think I'm right at the end.
What did you play? 3, 6, 9. What do you know?
Dude, I'm like I'm like 100, 200 hours in. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. You're for sure right.
Nice what's train.
Elden Ring took me 250 hours to beat it the first time. You know what I took it as, man? I took it as like every game that I loved, because honestly, that game had
Not
like
sure
damn near,
ILL ask him.
it reminded me so much. It like just one section of it felt like an entire game of Castlevania. You
No
know what
worries.
I'm saying? Like working all the way through a fucking castle. You know? Like it was fucking, you're right, it is insane. Dude, I went through
Let
it.
Esther a dabs. Dab.
I played that game for a fucking hot minute. And then what happened? You realized that fucking... Oh my god. Yeah. I remember that part too. I was like, what? I was like, there's a whole nother fucking map. I was like, this is fucked up, dude. Yeah, even I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because you beat it, right? Okay, yeah, so you know. And you know that you can get different endings on it too, that you don't even uncover
The
everything.
YOLO fan army donated $1
Shout out to
Canadian
YOLO
through
for
Super
donation.
Chat.
Yeah. Man. Fallout's pretty good, dude. It's you still haven't seen that show, have you? Bro, just go type Fallout and then put 1, 2, 3 movies or whatever. Alright, so
That the 5 stars.
LOL 123 movies.
My experience.
whatever, solar movies, fucking Oh.
The smooth sound of Diamond City Radio are brought by the following. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family.
People that make those sites make fucking bank too. So they get caught.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Up next, Frank.
Could you throw all that advertisers?
Secure all gear while on the
I
flight.
use
what I'm
private
talking
one.
about? And then fucking you get paid per click. And they get big ass fucking paychecks. I guess that's how it goes.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being
76.
I assume your outburst
Woo.
was a reference
The
to
YOLO
the
fan army is blazing up. Woo cheers num 1179.
My findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
You got 4. I think that's the one to play. Lots of people love 3.
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due. Now, unless you...
Of course. My apologies. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well.
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information. I've stored the data on my vertibird.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Okay, what am I following you to?
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime.
What? No! What the fuck are you talking about?
Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Oh, drinking beer in a cabaret, was I having fun? Until one night she caught me right.
Everybody who's an actor like that, all their games always fail.
Pistol packing mama.
147 million? 140 million? $140 million?
Do you actually plan
Make the
on
game?
Paladin Dance?
That shit's more than a fucking movie.
Please don't.
Aren't movie budgets like 40 million, 60 million? What the fuck are they talking about? 40 million. Couldn't you just go pay fucking Rockstar like $1 million and be like, yo, can you make just a rip off of the GTA engine but with Will Smith for $1 million? And then throw some missions in there.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question. mission, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dan. He trained me, showed me the... He's earned my admiration. I don't care what Quinlan's report says.
Why are you telling me?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being.
Are you for real?
Give him a chance. Let him tell
90
his side of the story.
Somebody put a comment
not
on there.
convinced by what he
95% of the budget went to
Somehow
Will
he's become
Smith.
truly lost
We're
to
gonna
us.
give you what is it, 140 million? We're gonna give you
Maxim's
100 and
It isn't just.
20 million for your likeness. You know what I'm saying? Horrible.
I know this isn't protocol, but please.
You'd have me disobey orders?
Say, can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options. If you still think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel, you do what you have to do. But if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes, I beg you, let him run. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station.
It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth.
It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
He fell and got hurt. Down the plane. That's the one. What was it? All of a sudden I want to save her and give her a spot to go because I'm gonna put the Brotherhood up. I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm not gonna fuck anybody up. I'm just gonna kill him and take his place. And we'll go from wanting to kill the sense to become a sense. We're just gonna use it all like fuck it. Get back to the good old brick and mortar and fucking cleaning this garbage up.
These sets are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
She might not look like much, but Pribwin gets the job done.
Oh yeah.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
What is that
Here's
noise?
a bit of news concerning the vaults of the Commonwealth. Some of you out there may be familiar with Vault 81. Nice place. They keep
What's
to
that? Some
themselves,
big
not
ass
very social.
crabs?
Apparently they've suffered
ass
from some
shrimps.
sort of disease outbreak in there. I guess maybe it's a good thing they don't open the door much. But I shouldn't make jokes. It was evidently pretty serious. And of course, we can all empathize with what they're going through.
Where do I
I
go
have
to?
seen reports of some fatalities, but my understanding is that
What
they
about
are
that
now
killer
under
clowns? I mentioned that to you already, I think.
Someone from Vault 81, don't
That
worry.
one's not striking your
They're
fancy.
probably not contagious.
You're like, fuck all that.
If you're feeling down,
It's
here's
not.
Ella to put things into perspective.
That would be pretty dope though. Think about that. Leprechaun in the hood. That would be dope as hell. Honestly. Oh, that's actually not a bad one. Oh man. Candyman would be dope too. Honestly, what they need to do. Tales from the hood. Me too. I know. I love that shit. That was so good. That was just good. I don't know why it was so good, but it was. The creepy ass Halloween shit in the day of the week.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
What are you biting me for?
Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life,
Fuck it.
some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall.
These songs are hilarious on this game.
Too much of
Damn
that
cat.
stuff is falling.
Your problem,
into
Xena.
mine.
I have no idea, man. I know some of them are not, but some of them. You know, I mean, they got like a damn show on this shit called The Silver Shroud. I don't know. Probably not real, but it sure seems like it. Because one of the songs they play is that one song that you always hear. I didn't mean to set the world on fire. You know what I'm talking about?
Anything useful?
Just Google, are the Fallout 4 songs real? I probably should look it up.
That civilization is waiting for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Hello? What are you
Supposed to go here?
Bells, landlords, I'll make it clear.
Oh, I guess so.
Bunch of junk in here.
I'll stay right here.
Going down.
Excuse me.
I look through a magazine, the missionary's wife concealed.
I like to believe they re-real.
I see how people who are civilized bung you with all
I think some of them are real, and I think some of them are not real. I think some of them are written like right after World War II.
uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
Huh? It says that the songs in what? Fallout 2? That they are? Oh yeah. So what I think it is that they were written right after World War II. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Some of them were written like right after World War II, like right after we discovered nuclear fusion and we dropped the bombs on fucking Japan. People were like very pro radiation. It's actually the time that they invented the X-ray, you know?
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground. What do they do, Donnie? They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year
I think that song we're listening to is real.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Don't want no jailhouse, shotgun, fish hooks, golf club. I got my
I know.
So no matter how they coax
Oh, it just won't let me. It just won't let me, yeah. But yeah, if I want to, I could always edit the video and really, this is just more about me being on here. I'm not actually trying to like make money or anything. Zena. 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 Why are you biting me?
Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try again.
Why are you feeling so feisty for? On which one? Where they go to the hills? Oh, like that family, you mean? Ooh, I didn't know I could do it like that. Oh, snap.
That's one way to get that cool and pumping.
You've been cheating around with other men. I'm busy and you can't come in.
That's right, you bastards. Tell them real quick and eat. They have things like the atom bomb. So I think I'll stay where I am.
Not much in the way of technology down here, is there? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive? I know.
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sensed,
right?
But that doesn't change a thing. If you disobey your orders, synths can't be trusted. Technology, I need to be the example.
The empathy.
I appreciate it. I'm ready to. Maxon's ordered you. I can't believe you'd risk.
Sure.
Why would you do that?
You're the proof that...
You're right. How could I have been so I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes.
Yeah, now I've got him. Fuck Maxon. I want to kill Maxon, honestly.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow.
The hell you are out of your fucking mind. Everything he just said. You're an idiot.
Take my holotape. Now, come on.
The sounds of Diamond City Radio are brought to you by the following. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself.
Dude's out of his mind. Try the other one.
Well, consider...
I think we both know how we can... The only clear choice. The sooner I make for the board, take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come...
If you're from out of town, be sure to visit Diamond City.
Wants to head to the border.
Yeah, there is that little problem.
Actually, I might have a... The only clear choice is for me to leave the comp. The sooner I make for the... Take my holotags. Use them. Now, come on.
Diamond City Radio.
Does the same thing.
Whatever you decide to do.
Thank you, my friend. The only clear choice. The sooner I make for the board. Take my holotags.
Right.
Now, come on.
If you're from out of town, be sure to visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Feeling down? Maybe this will lift your spirits. It's Bob Crosby singing Happy Times.
Wish on the moon and look for the gold in a rainbow, and you'll find a happy time. You'll hear a tune that lives in the heart of a bluebird, and you'll find happy times. Though things may look very dark, your
Yo.
dream is not in vain. For when do you find the rainbow? Only after rain.
Yo, what's up, sweetie fox? A1HRU.
And you'll have your happy, happy time.
What's up, A1? How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm hungry. What's wrong?
So wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow.
Jesus. Okay, one.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance, it wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to end by attempting to play God.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that?
Right.
Look around you, Dance. Millions. They called it a new front. Can't you see the same? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this
Is that George Clooney?
My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Either you execute Dance.
Sounds
or I
almost identical.
The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Like
Under the
Ocean's 11,
circumstances,
George.
I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will.
After all the sacrifice.
Very well.
If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. We still have the Institute to deal.
Someone was expecting trouble.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
Oh, what's going on?
Weapons cold.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides,
I can't
now,
go back to
you better, if you ever need me.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
What about Halen?
I don't think I'll contact.
Are you gonna have a problem?
I might physically be the Institute. I promised.
Goodbye, Dance.
Fair.
Coming at you almost.
Yeah, I lost that, dude.
Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis. Lonely Mike.
You're making the Brotherhood proud.
It's Diamond City.
You're one hell of a soldier.
Right behind you, baby, by Ray Smith. Next.
I wanted to kill that dude.
Personal space to that man.
Stop talking to him. He's getting on my nerves. Alright, I'm about ready to go back to the Institute. Finish up these quests. Chilly up in here, Xena. It gets so cold, cat.
Deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
I'll never understand it.
Then consider this a lesson to reflect upon as your service to the Brotherhood continues. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride.
Right.
Just be aware, I trust you won't disappoint in any event. While the finishing time, report to him immediately for your next ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Trust me, friend. Neither me nor the machine wins out in that transaction.
In my heart, I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission, let me feel the same. I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't
Garbage.
set the world.
Bye.
Don't go bye-bye.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Well now,
Wondered when I'd
It's
see
1:30.
you. Well, come back when you've got the time.
Oh.
Come back when you've got the time. I love you too much.
I heard you hunted down Paladin Dance. Good.
A great big flame down in your heart. You see,
11:26 p.m. for me.
down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. And that one
Armor's
desire
better.
is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your
I rounded up to 1:30 a.m.
you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of.
Okay. You got it, you got it.
To set the world on fire. I just want to
Pretty nice armor though. Everything is, what I've got is like 20 points higher.
It needed to be done.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen obviously.
I don't care, I'm just gonna kill this guy anyways.
Personality.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
You building a collection or something?
Had a well-developed personality.
What Romeo, seeing Juliet, or Pierrot in Pierrette, or Jupiter in Juno.
You know. And when Salome danced and had the boys entranced, no doubt it must have been easy to see that she knew how to use her personality.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute, sister.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again. Well, come back when you've got the time. Why a certain girl's off to certain things, like sable gold.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Just tell me how you like my personality.
Baby, you've got the cutest
personality.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims
You
by our
haven't lived
intrepid
until
reporter.
you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertebra.
Possibly living among
Now
us,
that's a challenge.
undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Just when you thought you were safe from Roy Brown, he's back again. This time, it's good rockin' tonight.
I see how you're looking at me. Not saying I don't like it. Just
Made it another day. Guess we get something right.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, just let me know.
So you got a ride of choice? I'm usually a mentat school myself.
Watch your step, man.
Attention! Bravo 6-4, report to
It
Armor Bay
like
2.
keeps
Bravo
track of
6-4
everything,
to
you know
Armor
what
Bay
I'm
2.
saying? So there's a lot of shit that I've done in the game and that like when you go back it's still that like that. Like the dead bodies are still there and stuff.
Well, now. Well, come back when you've got the time.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
I can barely tell us apart.
Well, now. Wondered when I'd see you again.
Sorry. Who are you?
What? Even you don't recognize me? Well, I guess I do look a little better than when we last met. Brandis. Paladin Brandis. You pulled me out of that bunker up north, remember? Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I want you to have my old gun. It kept me alive all those years. Maybe it can do the same for you.
Are you sure?
I am. I'm not looking back. Not anymore. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Bye.
Cause was the wisest decision of your life, sister. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open. Taking down Paladin Dance must have been a tough order to follow. We're in your debt.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. The Minutemen are making waves in the Commonwealth, folks, and that's good news for all of us. The latest word is that they've retaken the castle. The an old holdout of theirs from back in the day. From everything I've heard, it was no small feat to get that back under their control.
Ah, Paladin.
Real
Good.
monsters out there in the Commonwealth.
Now that the unfortunate matter regarding
Now
Dance
that
has been
they've set up
settled,
shop,
we can
I've
return
told
to
the
our
Minutemen
primary
will be in
mission.
a better position to help whoever in the Commonwealth might need them. That's good to hear, don't you think?
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization. You're wasting our time.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Cheers. The YOLO fan army cheers num 18,699.
I'll take your enthusiasm as a confirmation of my orders. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good
You guys want
use.
some dumb shit. I'm not
Otherwise,
doing none of this
destroy
bullshit.
it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the
I'm talking.
Institute's hands.
Anything
We have... I have no idea. I'm sure
I think that when you're ready, they'll provide ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Not doing that mission.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
At Victorian Paladin.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Nothing to report right now, Paladin.
Heart, some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me
But when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life, some rain must fall, but too much is falling.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Into each and every life.
Packing it up fresh. Fresh.
Too much of that stuff is
Man, cannot wait to get paid. My last leg of everything.
Weird about Paladin Dance. Something
Ran out of food.
off about.
Or running out of food anyways. Not ran out, but running out. Get slim pickings. More or less, I'll put it like that. Slim pickings. The weeds getting low.
I prefer
The
laser
wax
weapons
getting
myself.
low.
It's a cleaner
Get
shot.
paid on the first. It's on Saturday. But if I'm lucky, it'll come in on Friday. A lot of time for this. Slim pickings. Know how that goes.
Maxon
Some
might
days
appear
before the old
compassionate,
paycheck.
but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath. It's a shame we lost Paladin Dance. He was one of the best.
Took a walk out in the fence. Had a talk with a man about
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
I said I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good neighbor. Took a dive.
Fuck. Like one of my doctors went on vacation last week to Hawaii. It's this girl came back and her fucking her boyfriend proposed to her.
Cheers.
He showed me the ring. The fucking thing was huge as fuck. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, is that fucking real? Because it looked fake. It was so goddamn big. He's like, yeah. I was like, ah. And they just went to the casino like a few weeks ago, like a month ago. And he won like 18 grand on a slot machine. I was like, did he spend that fucking slot money on that? On that
The
ring?
YOLO fan army
He's
cheers
like,
num
I don't know how much he
18,700.
spent, but whenever my brother asked, he said that he could pay for his truck with it. He was like, what? I was like, yeah.
My duty shift was long.
Like, I don't blame him.
Glad we're making a difference.
They ain't a fucking doctor. You're just working at Best Buy Geek Squad. I do the same fucking thing. Huh?
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch. We can put it on the griddle, better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle, you can show me what you got.
Why would you bring that synth here? Aren't you afraid it might be a spy?
Yeah, that's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings.
You disgust me.
Not much of a sight yourself.
With all my manual
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
folks out there listening to Diamond City Radio have always enjoyed the radio plays, right? The ones about the dreaded Silver Shroud. We've had them in rotation for a while now, and they're a fun little adventure. Only now it seems the adventure has become real. That's right, folks. The Commonwealth now has its very own superhero in the form of the Silver Shroud. Or at least, someone
Lancer
dressing
Captain
up like him.
Kells is one of the finest
Rhyme and
officers
Goodneighbor
I've
has a
ever
new
had the
enemy, it
pleasure of
seems.
serving under.
Why would someone don that costume? Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better, in fact. Goodneighbor resident Kent Connolly swears that he was actually rescued by this Tommy gun-toting hero. So I guess if you're out there and thinking about breaking the law, you might want to consider steering clear of Goodneighbor. Or else the Shroud might come after you. Ladies, I bet every one of you out there knows a man like the one Betty Hutton sings about. He's a demon, he's a devil,
I heard
he's a
that
doll.
Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a death claw.
Everyone tells me he's no good. He doesn't love me like he should. I would forget him if I only could. He's a demon. He's a devil. He's a doll. But man can look me in the eye and tell the biggest, sweetest lie. And I forget that lipstick on his tie.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Sometimes I make up my mind that I'll stop being so blind and tell him off real bad. But then it turns on those charms.
Alright.
And there I am in his
Back to the Institute.
and I forget why I'm there. I tell him drop dead, but I keep loving him instead. My mama must have dropped me on my head. He's a demon. He's a devil. A doll. Sometimes he loves me through and through. Sometimes he's sweet, sometimes he's true. Sometimes I wish he were in Timbuktu. He's a demon. He's a devil. He's a doll. Says he'll call for me at 9 and take me out
Yeah?
somewhere to dine. Then staggers in and sings sweet and old line. He's a darling.
Allie.
He's a dreamboat. He's a dog.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Measles it too, the chicken pox and the flu.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
Sounds good.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay.
I'll be your regular mama, and I'll put that gun away.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay the thing down before it goes off and hurts somebody. Oh, she kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I'd lied. She wished that I was dead.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down with 3 tough gals. From deep down Texas way, we got no pals. They don't like the way we play. We're a rough, root, toot trio, but you've seen a sister Cleo. She's a terror, make no error, but there ain't no laissez-faire. Here's what we tell her.
Lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down.
Pappy made a batch of corn, the revenuers came. The draw was slow, so now they know you can't do that to Maine. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down.
Oh, singing songs in a cabaret. Was I having fun? Till one night I didn't sing right. Now I'm on the run.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that
pistol down.
Pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down. Oh, pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills. Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken will likely face severe discipline.
that trip on Rocket 69. It's a two-seater. Just when you thought you'd heard everything, folks, there are tales being told about a very strange-looking machine being built out there in the Commonwealth. Your friend Travis here has yet to learn what this thing is for, but I can tell you, imaginations are running wild. Wackiest version I've heard so far is that this thing is supposed to somehow contact the Institute. Now, I don't think I believe that, but if it's true, and whoever's building it can hear me, put down the wrench, friend. It'll only end badly. Anyone else out there knows what that thing does, you come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles. Date, as always. Here are the Ink Spots with their take on being in love.
I was waiting for this. They finally gave it to me. Bastard.
You were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Oh, why?
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I guess it's nice to see some of our older models have been useful to you.
Over here! Over here!
Damn it! My arm! Long live the brother.
Small ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of.
Damn it! Damn it! I'm hit!
I love it. I just love it. There's big place down in your heart. You see, way down inside of me, darling, I have only one desire. And that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do it.
Go away!
I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just wanna be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming
Not on
of.
me, baby.
Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire.
Like, can't I just sit on you? Why can't I just lay on you? The moment you lay on me, that will be the moment.
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
touch me and breathe on me and bite me.
Fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb. Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of aplomb. When your white count's getting higher, hurry, don't delay. I'll hold you close and kiss those radiation burns away. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms. Through the rain of strontium 90. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero.
Let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
Back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby. You know what I mean. Crawl out through the fallout, 'cause they said this bomb was clean. If you cannot find the way, just listen for my song. I'll love you all your life, although that may not be too long. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms, while those ICBMs keep us free. When you hear me call out, baby, kick the wall out and crawl out through the fallout back to me. 'Cause you'll be the only girl in the world. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me? Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me? Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, isn't this fun? This wasn't really what I planned on doing today.
That's it.
0 cents.
And that was Roy Brown. Coming at you almost live.
It's actually very, very easy. There's a lot of folks who tried this through wall climbing and all stuff that made it really complicated. But this one here is you just take a vertibird from Boston Common and get it to the garden terrace, or direct it to the garden terrace. And the trajectory of the flight goes right by the tower and weirdly kind of goes up along it. And you discover the Mass Fusion Executive Suite, which is really the key here to sort of fake your way into relaying to that spot. So you'll see what happens as we go along. Like I said, some people who had done this through the wall climbing glitch, which is really kind of neat. You can get yourself into some cool places. But you don't even need to do that. This is very, very simple. And actually there was a Reddit thread that gave me this idea, but it said to go beyond the tower and kind of double back and hope for the best. But this is really, really precise. It seems like every time this happens, it goes the same way. This is the second time I tried it. Both times had the same result. And you'll see right now as we approach the tower, we're going to go right up the edge of the tower, kind of up and over, and it will discover the executive suite. And a big flash of light will happen. Here we go. Boom. So now it advances the quest. This is, of course, after speaking to Ali Fillmore. And now it just wants me to locate the beryllium agitator. So I'll land here. This actually just landed on its own. I'm not quite sure why, but the first time I did it, I had to actually land it. But when I land, I'll show you what the Pip-Boy looks like, how it's been updated, and then I'll fast travel back to the suite and show you how much easier it is when there's no Brotherhood getting in your face. So, out of the vertibird. Let's see what the Pip-Boy looks like. On the map, you can now see the executive suite. It's fast travelable. Go there in a second. But if I go over to my data, there it says I've checked off the relay. Now it's just time to go get the little agitator. So let me show you what that's like. Here we go. This is much, much easier than climbing walls and using jetpacks. So, normally you'd see a bunch of Brotherhood people up here trying to shoot you. This time you don't. Now, the other important piece of this is by doing it this way, it also triggers the spawning of these items in the desk. The executive lab password and the executive ID. The ID you need to operate the elevator. So I came up here before just messing around before the quest, and that stuff isn't there. It also shows you, what I'm showing you here is that the quest is advancing and it wants me to check that terminal. And I'm not going to do that right now because this is just a short video about how to do this. Instead, I'm going to jump off the edge. Whee!
From Diamond City, I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles. And this is Diamond City Radio. This is Travis Lonely Miles bringing you Johnny Mercer's personality. Something I only recently acquired, as I'm sure you're all aware.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom
Let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
Madam has the cutest personality. And think of all the books about the various looks. What was it made of the Toshabury? She had a well-developed personality.
What did Romeo see in Juliet, or Pierrot in Pierrette, or Jupiter in Juno?
And when the woman danced and had the boys entranced, no doubt it must have been easy to see that she knew how to use her personality.
A girl can learn to spell and take dictation well and never sit on the boss's settee. Unless she's got a perfect personality. A girl can get somewhere in spite of stringy hair or even just a bit bored at the knee. If she can show a faultless personality.
Why certain girls offered certain things, like sable coats and wedding rings, by men who wear their spats right.
That's right. So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart. Oh, what a wonderful sister I'd be. Just tell me how you like my personality.
Baby, you've got the cutest
personality.
It's fucking late enough. Oof. Get my bow. That man. Crash.
Why do the stars